Good morning, sliding in afternoon. Judy Allen here, known as Nana in San Antonio, Texas. Today, we're going to make a gift within a gift. And you know what? I got my ears on. I've been decorating, been gift wrapping, and getting out packages. Working on those packages going out to my customers and to my team. It's going out today. So, busy, but it's that time of year. So let's go down the hands and let's do this, a gift within a gift, all right? It is easy to do. So this is what we have already made. Zoe and Nana made this on Sunday. You didn't catch us live. These are treat boxes that are actually in this month's kit. Now, in addition to the treat boxes, we have an add-on that you could add on. These are 5x7 cards. And you're going to see in a minute as we make our alternative why we need a 5x7 card, alright? And I'll just show you, just to give you a heads up, is if you want to make an alternative, your card's going to be at least this big here, okay? So many times we'll take stuff and we'll make alternatives. So it's just going to go like that, right? Because it won't go into, here's the previous month card that we made. Previous month's kit coordinates really nice with this. You can see how big something like this would be on this right here. Not that you couldn't do it, right? But it definitely really pops out when you sit there and add it onto here. So, we're not going to exactly do that, but let me show you what we are going to do. I'm going to take my paper trimmer out, and we're going to take this gift box, and we're going to modify it, okay? And, let's see, I just tucked it down here for us. We're going to keep this here, but we're just going to make some alterations, okay? So this is what we're going to do, is right here we have a score line. So this is how the treat box goes as designed, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off right here, and we can decide if we want to add any more or not. I'm just going to cut along the score line. It's already there, okay? I'm not adding more or less to it. Okay, so if we measure this, and come up here, this is roughly, here's the other score line so you can see it better. So if you look at this here, this score line here, this is cutting line I just cut, it's going to put it right at 1.5 inches, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to score this in half. So that's going to be 3/4 of an inch. So if you want to know what that is, it's 1.5 divided by 2. You get your 3/4 of an inch. How do I know that? I've just done enough of it that I know. But you can check my math. You can check my math. Please feel free. This Nana has been busy doing Christmas stuff, making I've been tie-dyeing. I'll show you the tie-dyeing that Zoe did. We're going to be doing more tie-dyeing this weekend. So it's just all kind of Christmas projects we're making and so forth. Alright, so here's the new score line. Okay. And I'm folding it in because we'll see which works best. Because this is going to be in like this here. So what I'm going to do, I don't need this, let me put this out of the way for us. So all we're going to do here is I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it right here. Let's see if I did that the way I wanted to do it. I did not, because I need something to anchor really well. Okay, we're going to take and divide this one in half. Okay. Do not ask me what the half of a 3/4 of an inch is, because I honestly do not know. It's got to be 0.33 something most probably. I'm just going to eyeball it and believe that I do it in half. You'll see in a minute why that's important. Oh, that works just fine. Okay, if you can't see that, I actually lined the score line here and the score line here, and look, it does. This one comes over, and this one comes over 1, 2. So that one's a little bit more over. So I was right. You're going to have to like sort of eyeball it and get the best there. Man, I thought that was going to work out really nice. That's okay. That's alright. Eyeballing it's fine. Make sure you have your scoring element up, not your cutting. Okay. Alright, now it's going to work like I want it to work. You see I can do this because I've done these a lot, right? I've made a lot of boxes. I've made M-shaped stuff, so that's what we're going to go for here, is we're going to go for an M shape. So what that means is we're going to fold this here, and what I'm going to do, see how that fork folds, it makes an M? Well, it would be like this here if you saw it that way. Alright, or you could say it looks like a W. So, looks like more of a W at the moment. Okay, so that's a little bit off for me, so I'm going to have to see what we're going to do here. Okay, so see, that's the only thing that by not having an exact measurement is that sort of throws it off a little. Okay, let's squirt it up here a little bit more because I need a little bit more. Let's see what that does for me. What you want as we make this, we want this hidden, right? That's the main thing. We want whatever we put behind here hidden. Because we're going to take this down, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do the gift within a gift. Alright? So what happens is I've done this, because this is going to fold here, then we're going to fold here, but I don't want it to show, right? It's like anything else, we want to hide our work. So what I have to do, that's why I don't like those really odd number things. We're just going to do it right here because it's going to be hidden. Nobody's going to see it. It's really our mechanism to make this work. So you do want it just a little bit behind here. Okay, let's see if that'll work now for us. I just want it hidden just a little bit. Okay, yes. So see here how it's going to be just at least behind it or even. I usually like it even, but that's okay. That will work for us. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to adhere this part back down here. I'm okay with that because I'm just going to use adhesive here, and it's going to be behind everything. So we're just going to put our adhesive here, and I'm actually going to put 2 strips on this because this is a gift within a gift, right? And I don't want my gift falling off. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just put a strip of tear and tape that came in the kit. We're going to tear it off. Then we're going to come back and do the second one here. And this is just to hold the gift that we have in here. And I don't know about you, but I already know who this is going to as a gift. I can't say their name because it's going to be a surprise. But it is definitely a special peep. I should say special peeps in my life because it's more than one. Okay, we're going to try this here. If I need to put on some more, we will. Because we're dealing with glitter here. So one thing you got to remember is this is glitter. So sometimes some things don't want to stick as well as you'd like them to with glitter. So you might have to put some extra tape there. So let me go ahead and get this off. And I'll show you how this is going to end up looking. So one thing is right, this is a 5x7 card, and we're going to add this bulk to the front of it. And I assure you that the post office is going to sit there and expect you to pay some extra postage on this. So don't think that we're making a gift within a gift that you're not going to pay extra postage, okay? Because you are. Alright? And then see how I've got this right here, so I'm going to just take this off. And then the rest of it, we'll just start building the outside just like we did the treat box. Right? Because basically, it's a gift within a gift. So anytime you make somebody a card, you make it yourself. Is that not a gift? It is. And then this allows me to put another gift in here. So I'm showing you how to do that. I like to do that. If you've ever taken our retreats, you ever done one of our retreats, lots of times an easy way to do is make somebody a card and make them a bookmark, right? A bookmarker. Okay, now see how that's there right here, and see how it's going to lift. Because I left that right there, that is going to allow it to flex, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to flex. Hello, Pat. I am so glad you're here. It doesn't matter if you're late or not. You had this kit, so we are just making an alternative. This is the add-on that we could do with this kit. They're 5x7 cards, and this is really nice because you can take and maneuver these and put them on front of the card. So my gift with the gift here is I'm actually going to put the apple cider here. And let's see, I'm going to have to let it loosen up a little bit there. Okay, so this might have been, I might have cut that a little bit too short. But actually and truly, I was going to show you, because I did this on another one. Okay, it's okay. We'll just fold it like this. I don't sweat the small stuff. Because actually the special people I'm sending this to is actually, it's going to be a gift card for them. And I won't say where the gift card's coming from, but it's a gift card for them. But I want to show you. So I would have had to cut it just a little bit. I would have had to done right here where I had done this. I would have came down just a little bit lower. It's because the tape took up space up here. Or the other alternative would have been is to go ahead and fold this and use this piece here to come from the top, and then I wouldn't have lost any with the tape there because I lost some room when I sat there and put the tape there. But it'd be perfect for what I have in mind for a special peep in my life. But anyway, we can fit that in here. Now see, if I had that extra up there, I wanted to fit these in here too. But yeah, so see here, you can see that the tape's going to come up. So actually, if you wanted to put something like this a little bit bulkier, go ahead and take the top off of this and add it. Just keep it for right here. And that way the tape's going on the back of here instead of where I had to go on the inside right here when I put that down. Okay? So it just depends what all you want to put in there. So this one here, I just stuck a bag of apple cider so you could see it. And then all we're going to do is do just like we would do as if we're doing this on the outside of the card. So if you're building the card, if you haven't built a card yet, then all we're doing then, you can still order them. You can still get these envelopes, and also you can still get refills. So if you need the treat box refills, they are $11.50. Now the refill kits do not have an ink spot in it, and it does not have a stamp set, but everything else in the kit is there, including instructions, for $11.50. So yeah. But yes, the cards are still there too. I don't remember how much they were, Pat. But anyway, they're still available. They're still orderable. And so if you need some more cards from last month, that refill kit is also out there also. In fact, I did my refill last night. Okay, so see how we did this right here? So this is what I like is because I'm actually going to put a gift card here. And I might, if I decide to send them some hot cocoa with a gift card, I might send them some hot cocoa with a gift card. Then I'm going to go ahead and expand this other right here. Okay, so that's all we have to do right here, except then giving a tag. So I brought up both options because if you get these, they have some extras. Not a lot of extras, but at least an extra or two, right? So you get the little hole out so you can see the hole. So I am going to sit there and put my tag up here. I thought about doing a round one. This is what they have with it, but I'm not. I'm going to do this right here, and I'm going to sit up here and stamp this one. So I'm going to match it with this card. So you can get this card a little bit later, and they'll get this one right here. Because what I have some teenagers, right? And instead of doing 25 days of something there, I'm going to actually sit there and just send them something every 5 days. Because teenagers, what they want is accumulation. So I can't do just 1 day at a time, because what they want in life, right? It's Starbucks, it's iTunes cards. Let's see what else they like. They like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, you know, all the fast food stuff. So I'll get a gift card along those lines, and I thought I'd just send one every 5 days, right? That way it'll be special. And they're not doing something every single day because then it'd be much smaller, right? So I'm just going to do this here, and I'm just going to tie a little bow. So I'm not going to wrap it around anything. I'm just going to stick this through. I'm going to use my scissors because that is like not annoying me, but little is, right? And I'm just going to stick this through, and I'm going to make a bow. So this is, as Pat would tell you, this is tiny string, right? And it is. And it will go through the hole, but you can't have frayed ends. It's sort of like trying to thread a needle, right? You sort of have to trim off the frayed edges so you can get it through the hole. Now the thing I can do with this though, is I'm going to put a little extra here. And I can at least come up here and wrap around it a couple of times. I see, so my special peeps in my life, they don't know anything about this and Nana. I'm going to do that for them. And I would tell you what I did when I sat there and made a bunch of stuff last night. Is I literally took a glue dot. Makes life a lot easier. I try, you know, you try to continue to be a part of their life, no matter how old they are, right? I mean, we still visit with my adult grandson who has 2 children of his own. So we're sort of spaced out. We got that, we got teenagers, then we go down to little kids again. So I'm just going to put this right here, and then I'm going to make a bow. And that's fine. It's going to be special delivery indeed. They're not expecting it. So I'm just going to do this and make a bow. I know it does. You know what? Here's the thing with teenagers. Here's the thing I love about teenagers. So even though Gabe may not fully appreciate a nice bow and card and all that kind of stuff, he will appreciate the fact that he got a gift card, and he'll be more than happy to spend it, right? So, he'll still get the gift card. He just gets a bow, everything with it anyway. So, there you go. That's a Nana thing. You may not be into getting a nice little bow with this, but you know what? They don't mind getting the gifts and presents. So there you go. This is ready to go. This Nana just has to sign the card and make sure the other special peeps have a special gift as well too. But see how easy that is? Now, if see how that's coming down right there, then fine. Don't sweat it. Get a glue dot. And just put it there. Put it down wherever you want it to stay. I assure you I did that a lot last night. Okay, so there you go. So he has a special delivery and they know that something's there. Alright, so that came off, which is a good thing. Let me go ahead and do that. Since it came off on its own, I didn't make it come off, I'm going to go ahead and use this here. Oh yeah. Well, I can't though. It's still going to have the sticky stuff right there. I'm trying to think how else I can maneuver this. But you can see what the problem is because I wanted to do this because I didn't want the bulk, right? Because I'm already creating bulk here. So it's just going to have to stay. Alright, I just created more problems if I add that. Alright, so it doesn't matter. I have every confidence, my special piece of my life, when there's a gift here, if they have to tear the card apart to get their gift, they will. That's just that nice and easy. This is nice and thick. And you can see all the bling on it. And so the last final touch on this would be is to add, that's right, always an opportunity for creativity. That's right. I have to think about what I want that to look like. I could put a ribbon up there, I guess, if I wanted to. Boop, boop. Alright, so there we go. And it's going to have glitter. Yes, it's going to have glitter. Alright, so there we go. Now we have it ready to go. And you see it shifted on me when it did that. Yeah, there's always opportunities for creativity. Pat, I would have to tell you, I have been doing a lot of that. Because everybody's packages are going out in the mail today. They're going out in the mail today. Yep, working on finishing up all the last details. So there you go. Alright, so there we go. So it's ready to mail. But you can see how that thick that is. And even when you go to put this in the envelope, it's going to require extra postage, right? So you're going to have to find out what the extra postage would be. I actually have a scale at home, so I can actually weigh mine here at the house. See how much it's going to weigh. The other thing the post office does nowadays, too, is if it doesn't slide through their little thing, they charge you extra. But I just soon it not go through and pay the fact that that's not going to go through their machine, because the last thing I want, let's say I did send him hot cocoa, or her. Well, there's a him and her and more him and hers. So I don't want the hot chocolate to bust open because it goes through the mailer, right? And it goes through their machine. So just go ahead and pay the extra postage if you put something like this in there. If I sat there and done it bigger, I think I really could have gotten these in there. But again, you don't want your bags of gift to bust open. So just pay the extra postage. It's not that much more. You know, I want to say it might be 2 stamps or 2.5 stamps worth. But it's worth it, right? To go and touch someone's life, create, share, and give, because that's what it's all about. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to follow us here on Facebook as well as YouTube with the videos we posted, and Instagram will post the photos. And yes, I have been putting my projects that I create out on my project page out there on my event with my Stampin' Up site. So if you want to see, I put the measurements down there, things like that too, if you want to know the measurements. So there you go. With that, be blessed. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing week. It's Christmas time, my favorite time of the year. It's definitely a time where we spend time thinking about others, doing for others, and giving, right? Because it's all about creating, sharing, and giving. With that, be blessed. Look forward to seeing you next week with Teach Me Nana. Bye.